Hi, I'm Fox,
I'm Raggable.
and this is a Two Smart Guys show. Special report on the Appleless Mac World 2010.
The what now?
Okay, so I can do my little rant here.
Okay, do your little rant.
Apparently, last year, Jobs said, you know what? My liver hurts, I quit. No Macworld next year. So apparently, the people that throw the Macworld conference said, well, we'll just do it anyways.
Yeah,
We'll
it's a
just
big deal.
cut
for
it
some
back a little
people.
bit in size and keep doing it.
Yeah, a lot of developers, indie developers, indie product makers, they need this expo to get their product out there, so they're not just going to let it
And
die.
Apple's official stance was that they don't need this expo anymore. That they have other ways of getting their products out there. They have the big announcements that they have, where they have all the bloggers, and then they have all their Apple stores. They don't need an expo anymore. That's what they said.
That's kind of arrogant because it's not just an expo for them, it's an expo for the industry that also supports Apple products. And it's not just about Apple. There's a whole ecosystem here that's not just Apple, and they need to realize that. And it's a dick move.
And one of the sad things was, on Saturday they said, we're having an iPad event. And apparently it was only if you paid to go to the full expo. And they just talked about it. They didn't have one there. So they had a cardboard cutout sitting there, and they're like, yeah, people are going to have to develop for it and all that. But they didn't have one there.
Jerks. All right, you ready to start this video?
Okay, so here's the video. I took some footage during the 3 days that I was there. And if you talk to other people, they say you only needed about a half hour to get through the whole expo.
Okay.
So this is a view from one of the parties.
Oh, you
Twit
went to
meetup.
a party. Yay, so it's not just about the expo.
Yeah.
Got parties and weird
No,
guys.
yeah, people have parties. Yeah, and apparently they have parties with themselves outside. But this is around the Moscone Center, in downtown San Francisco, where they hold Mac World Expos. And they apparently like really weird bronze statues.
Fun artwork.
And these bronze statues, they continue to follow you into the expo. You can't get away from these weird statues. These guys made this weird pan listening to a iPod. And they won't let you forget you're at Macworld. There were like signs everywhere.
I saw a Microsoft sign
Macworld,
there
Macworld,
too.
Macworld. Oh yeah, that was the big company that was there. Microsoft announcing the new version of Office.
Oh,
But it was mostly indie developers or really small companies.
this is a good venue for them to get their stuff out there.
And it's neat because you can go and talk to all the people that make the software that you like.
Yeah, you got to talk to
Like
people.
Boinks TV. Which is cool. Like, we're probably going to switch back to them with their next revision
That works.
because it looks really good. And really weird products like this spin DJ thing.
And
Everybody and their brother are making gloves. Like, this girl and her mom made all these gloves and sold them there. They work with iPods and any touchscreen devices. And they had a couple of stages there in the free part where they gave like tips on using Photoshop and how Apple's screwing people around. And this weird eye for thumbs thing.
What is
Apparently
this?
they used to make weird milkshakes, and now they make
Something for the iPhone.
a tactile
That's the weirdest jump
feedback
in the world.
for the for the iPhone, iPad, well, not iPad, but iPod Touch. Yeah, it's just a clear overlay that gives you tactile feedback. There was a couple different people that had these Pico projectors. You just plug them into your iPhone, you can get a 40-inch screen. And GameSolid was there. And they had drag and drop video game making software.
Like a rad
They
game
published to multiple
development
platforms.
sort of thing.
Yeah. And Gorilla Cam Pod was there
Gorilla
with a whole
Pad.
bunch of different products. I'll show those off in a minute. I got a whole bunch of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And just some really weird, like this Red Rocket box. Oh, actually, it was for bleh. This box that allows you to mount external
Devices
PCI Express cards.
like a breakout box for your
And
book.
this was really cool. The Pongo stylus. They made it so that you can draw on your multi-touch trackpad on your iPod.
It's like a
your
capacitive
MacBook
stylus.
Pro. Yeah, yeah. I'll show that off. I bought it.
Ooh.
They also had keyboards for the iPhone, and they had this 3D iPhone viewer, which was $10. So I bought one. His idea was you have an old iPhone and a new iPhone, because you have like the first gen and the 3 gen. So you have two of them laying around anyways.
The like this dual dock for taking pictures mounted to a tripod.
Yeah.
Is that what you need?
It's
to
like
take a
epoxied
picture?
together.
Oh,
And this tune-up was cool. It's software that will automatically go out and get all the album art and titles and of all your music in your library.
That if it doesn't get it right the first time, it screws up your music library, and you have to go back and manually fix it. It's always hit or miss with that software.
This one seemed pretty good, but I have to try it. There was also a bunch of celebrities there. Kevin Smith was there. Leo Laporte was there. Kiki, the old video toaster wipe lady, is now in a Star Trek band, and they were there performing. And then this weird impact resistant gel. They put their iPhone in there a minute ago, and they smashed it with a hammer.
No, they're trying to break.
Didn't break the screen or nothing.
That looks like some pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, so
That was Macworld. About
that's
10
the video.
minutes.
That was a 5-minute Macworld tour.
Yeah,
I went there so you didn't have to, which probably isn't going to help them having one for next year.
No, that's what they do. It helps out the little people.
Yeah, so a couple of cool things that I got down there. Joby?
What's that?
You can take your iPhone.
Oh.
If I never get it out of my pocket. And pop it in there. And so it's just like a little iPod stand there. And they also had this little light for like $25.
Is it?
Ooh. And it's got magnetic legs, so it'll like stick to stuff.
Wish I could see that.
Yeah, I need another cameraman. It sticks to my MacBook. Come off. And I didn't bring the 3D viewer. I should have. That was interesting. Oh! What I did bring though was that Pogo stylus. I don't know where it's at, but it's here somewhere. But the cool thing is they have this software. It's called Inklet, and it's like $20. And I did buy that. And apparently you don't have to have the Pongo stylus. You can just use your finger, but it turns the trackpad on the MacBooks into a Wacom tablet.
It's pressure sensitive.
Kind of. Somehow. They got it to work. It's not like 256 levels. It's like 2 or 3. Like you can gently just go over it and it doesn't draw. But as soon as you kind of click that, as soon as you give it a little bit of pressure, like before it clicks, that's when it's drawing. And it's weird because you like select the area you want to draw on, and you pinch and zoom to get the area that you want to draw on, and then you draw on it. It's very, very different.
You'll have to demonstrate that when you get back. It doesn't make sense when you try to explain it.
Yeah, I'll have to actually show it off when we're in the studio. Any questions on Macworld before we call it a night?
Call the night dead like Macworld is dead?
Yeah.
Wow, we've got 6 viewers.
Woo!
Woo!
All right, so to wrap up the official show, thank you for viewing.
Yes.
We have shows every Wednesday night, and we're trying to make it more steady. We've been doing about 3 shows a month because I'm always traveling.
Which is the reason for the Skype and the video issues.
Yeah,
they are right now.
That's why the way this one looks a little bit less professional than our other episodes. And if you want to check out our other videos, they're at twosmartguys.com. And we also got forums on there where people can help you out with all kinds of hacks and tutorials on jailbreaking iPhones and putting custom firmwares on PSPs. And
all
you
sorts
can
of good
order
stuff.
DVDs. Yeah, if you donate money, we'll send you some DVDs. Well, all kinds of extras that aren't on the internet, like commentary and stuff like that.
Helps us out.
So we'll see you guys next week.
This has been a Two Smart Guys production.
Two friends must rise up and face their destiny. Holy! Trapped in an evil video game cartridge, the duo must seek out allies.
What can I get for you fellas?
You better eat up or you're gonna get squished too.
And find a way to get beyond the clipping flame.